Ene ye call the Greater Accra region. Your regional analysis on the critical analyst show ene ye do pumpuni mountain musani omukano na Accra. Who wins the Greater Accra region? The analysis is very important and they say the Greater Accra region is a very, very interesting region. In fact, Osha the Greater Accra region until 2020, baby anomo to omaba kubia party omotumano no sa party no edin kunim. In 96 omotuma party ben basi 2020. And in fact, Osha polls are airba from Global Info Analytics and other services. The Greater Accra region will be a key battleground. And only discuss on the Critical Analyst show. If you're Eugene to my channel from the Critical Analyst channel. Subscribe mame near more Ghana Hong Kong. Say the DBI a bit me the mine acronym. Tene, you the Greater Accra region so far. Yeah, the Central region, yeah, the Western region, yeah, the Bunu region, yeah, the Eastern region. Now you do the Greater Accra region. The Greater Accra is the capital, Accra. Now, Ghana region and the population also the Ashanti region. From 1970, for 51 years, Ashanti region is the most populous region in Ghana. The year 2021 housing and population census no, and a Greater Accra best sign Ashanti region. Which numbers now? Greater Accra population, it say Kumasi na 5.4 million. But difference Accra or Greater Accra there. So Greater Accra population, the year 2010 housing and population is not just 4,010,054. 4,010,054. Now, the 2021 housing and population census, population, 5,455,692. So it tells you clearly, say your regional omodoso pam. Ashanti region sana make an 5,440,463. 5,440,463. And Usha, and the Greater Accra, and the difference is not even up to 20,000. The difference is just about 15,000. The channel say Greater Accra any over time. My catch one of the regions ama krobini economic advantages. Yenuanum bebre free northern region. Omuko Greater Accra. In fact, in 2020, because of COVID in time, one for me and they started registering in the Greater Accra region. And that's why voter registration numbers na kosoro. It's for the last two election cycles, one will say about registered voters. Greater Accra, the end of the same region, including the Ashanti region, because of this COVID activity. But Greater Accra and Juma Bibreo, and I say one amount for believers or car, Obenya Jumaye, no yes, Kagundi Botum. It's most now one for Bibreo, the 18 year no person call Hosel, a Pescagundi Botuma. They prefer going to the Greater Accra region. Again, on common time track rooms and Dusha, the peri-urban areas of Greater Accra and Nyimpa. Amasamai, first day Trubo Amasamai, and in constituencies is in the top 10 constituencies, top 20 constituencies in Ghana. It's very, very interesting dynamic when you look at the Greater Accra. So this is some dynamic in the Greater Accra region. Now, Greater Accra, we share our numbers now, and also quite a huge region, almost 34 constituencies. 34 constituencies. Now you must say Eastern region or 33. Greater Accra, our 34 constituencies. 34 constituencies no. NDC ekura 20 seats and NPP ekura 14. NDC ekura 20 seats and NPP ekura 14. So that is the Greater Accra region for you. So we share seata NPP ekura na very, very interesting. Very, very interesting dynamic in the Greater Accra region. Now, my minion is say, Enfemam. Osha the NDC to Mukrana, for example, Omukra seed with a crow, Omuji free MPP in some almost said with a Blikumasa, former AMA boss, after Neo Kovanda per 1 hour, almost seat to be to say Lojokuku, one another to Kobo or Moji, and Okobo is ambassador baby. Omukra Sege seat, NDC Kra, Omukra Adan constituency. Omukra Blekuma Central, Omukra Ashamai, Omukra Odododio, Omukra Madina, Omukra Tema East, Pram, any idea. So these are some of the seats NDC Accra or the Greater Accra region. Bebre Omujifri NPP wo, because Osha the 2016 election was a tsunami. NDC the Greater Accra, because in 2016 out of the 34 constituencies no na NPP was 21 and na NDC was 7. In the 2020 the NDC was 20 of the seats, na NPP was 14. And what that means is that the NDC won 7 of the seats and na NPP kura in the last parliament or in the last election of 2016. So that is the dynamic there. Now MPP to seat bring and omukura oko the Greater Accra region. For example, omukura seat is Okankwe South. No omukura north on Subomu Lusuye. Omukura seat is Anyaso to omukura Ayawaso so kon baby ama lead and John Kuma John Dumelo Epreno. Omukura Ayawaso Central. Omukura Trobo constituency, Omukura Okankwe Central, Omukura Dome Kwabenya, Omukura Ablekuma North, Ablekuma one of the constituencies, so I think South, if I'm not mistaken. I think South now you know Honorable Kovandapo, Omukura one of the Ablekuma seat, Honorable Eslo Kufu seat, and it's Omukura one. These are some of the seats. Omukura, what presidential? That is where there's a lot of talkability. Parliamentary need the eswenge. So region be to mean say and a party be so a party be to mean claim say Greater Accra there the BMA we need seats. No, it is a very interesting region eswenge. You cannot really say it is an NPP region or an NDC region. Oko presidential as well. It has a similar characteristic. Similar characteristic. And started from 1996. 1996, the Greater Accra region, my NDC 53.99%. My NPP 43.32%. In 2020, almost a sound first round, Papa for 52.52. Runoff, for 59.80. 2004, my NPP 51.76%. That's all sure. In those 2 election cycles, the Greater Accra voted for the NPP. In 2008, almost Sachero Monsa, Etuma Prof JEMs 51.80%. Runoff from Omutuma JEM 54.11%. Tucha runoff now, Omu Pajem, Kofo runoff 52, Kofo first round 52.252. Runoff 59.80. Almost 7 percentage points on the man. Mills 51.80, first round 2008. Second round, Oman 54.11. Almost 3 percentage points. So Greater Accra runoff, Omu Tatu boom pa. 2012, Santuma John Dramani Mahama NDC 52.31%. 2016, almost Sachero Munsa, Etuma Ekufuado 52.42%. Then 2020. That is where they became different from Central region and Western region. They voted for the NDC, which is 50.87%. But the NDC lost the elections. So that is the dynamic there. That for the first time in Greater Accra history, they voted for a political party, but that political party lost the presidential election. That was 2020, and that was John Dramani Mahama. Very interesting. Say, Greater Accra Tuma party be, that's our party no anchors when we win election no 19. We saw it first in 2020. Very interesting. 2020, say na koye. Raw figures no. Omuma President Kufuado 1,253,179. And Omuma NDC ne John Dramani Mahama 1,326,489. The difference was just about 70,000. Now, what's your trend now? The trend will simply tell you, oh, NPP bet me a winning. Because for the last 3 election cycles, 2012, almost to my NDC. 2016, almost to my NPP. 2020, almost to my NDC. Oh, 2012, almost to my NPP. That is a trend analysis. And you know, you are not wrong doing that analysis. But another interesting thing is, Ocha NCC voted now. Regional all recorded the lowest voter turnout at the Greater Accra region. Just about 70 of them. And a next one back or Tuaba. Why is the Greater Accra recording low voter turnout? Actually, Oshe NCC data now. Amoka said just 70.8%. And I say about Tuabo Greater Accra. Meanwhile, The national average is 81.8%, almost 82%. So the Greater Accra region, national amount for 8 out of 10 some Greater Accra is 7. So it tells you that when it comes to the 5 issues amount for raise this people in the Greater Accra feel it more. Because a dime boarding wakra, is some more than wakra, transportation some more than wakra. But to be a sabi or say rural area, micromesium, and I'm a free stage mass on feel it a dime bond to sa, every crown not table fee, a cry nipper send a table fee, or free new chrome no call, so they feel the high cost of living more. And we are a mood analysis. It can mean that the NDC can win or maintain the seats or their victory in the Greater Accra region. The mood analysis, because NCT say Obi national average 81.8 no. The Greater Accra region is recording 70.8%. Why is this so? Because the conditions of living in Greater Accra is relatively higher. Because standard of living, was raw. The standard of living was raw. They may be apathetic towards the government. They may be dissatisfied with the government. So you can make a mood analysis and say that because of that, Omobeto ama the NDC. But to flipping swat, just a year week ya Bank of Ghana yaye. Interchange, flyover yaye. Ubichebilante phase 1 NPP yaye. Akwan mi kogra mi kwa krapa oma yebi. Tema phase 2 oma ye. Motowe yoma tare talim kakra any idea. So you can also make inferences that the NPP has also done work. But someone can argue that NPP Jumana in 2016 to 2020 by a Greater Accra Trauma. So it is a very interesting region. Very interesting region. Based on the mood analysis, any feedback coming from the Greater Accra region, if the NDC wins presidential, I won't be surprised. But I don't think the NDC may have this majority in parliament when it comes to the Greater Accra 2014. I think the NPP will close ranks. I think parliamentary wise, the NPP will close ranks. Some of the seats are NDC no save seats. One is a Okanko North. I think that Dokuya a very strong candidate. The former current MP for Kuapem North. Very strong candidate. The NPP will close ranks when it comes to parliamentary in the Greater Accra. Presidential, I think the NDC will maintain a victory in the Greater Accra based on the polls of the NCC because they are feeling the conditions. Say, among fon twabano, the hardships no more feeling more saying it is an honest reality. Accra living no stroke Accra. And I think say 8-year cycle. Now conditions was stroke Accra. They are susceptible not to vote. The analysis no also share wagging near Ghana and come from you say to subscribe, mommy. Near Ghana and come. This has been the critical analysis channel. Aha, Makachiro, Yabo Ghana and come, Yedi Ghana and come. You discuss with decorum. Intino, Yamo Ghana and come. Yamisha non can baby I show me free have a good day. National Musi, mammy, me here, Ghana here, thank you.